Welcome back to the GIST English Masterclass. Today we're diving into an explainer that, honestly, it's a total game changer for how we communicate. If you've ever felt trapped behind that frustrating mental lag when speaking English, even though you know perfectly well you have the vocabulary for it, this source material is incredibly eye-opening. We're going to look at how to permanently delete that internal translator of yours and unlock true, direct fluency. So let's get right into it. Here's our masterclass syllabus for today. We'll quickly diagnose the issue with the native language filter, then unlock the power of semantic mapping, explore situation-based language blocks, and finally, we'll wrap up with your direct fluency action plan. Section 1. The native language filter, breaking the mental administration cycle. Okay, so why is it that we, as smart, capable professionals, suddenly sound so hesitant or unsure in English? Well, it's because we're taking this incredibly painful 5-step route. You know the drill. You receive an idea, you form it in your native language, you try to translate it, then you mentally check your grammar, and finally, you speak. Ugh. By the time this sentence actually comes out of your mouth, everyone else has completely moved on. It's that awkward silence while the gears turn in our heads. We're literally doing mental administration, not speaking, and it is honestly exhausting. And this quote right here hits the nail on the head. Languages do not work like perfect mirrors. You just can't translate word for word. A sentence that feels totally natural in your first language might sound super weird in English. The word order changes, the tone might come off way too direct, or the verb simply doesn't fit the context. The core insight here is that translating literally creates unnatural English. So, if you take away one thing, it's this. Our goal is not to somehow force our brains to translate faster. That's a total myth. Actually, scratch that. It's a trap. The reality, and our new objective starting today, is that we need to stop translating entirely. We have to completely bypass that native language step. Which brings us to Section 2, the power of semantic mapping, connecting directly to meaning. So, what exactly is semantic mapping? Basically, it's the core paradigm shift of today's explainer. It means we stop connecting an English word to a word in our native language. Instead, you connect the English word directly to a real-life idea, an emotion, an action, or a professional context. You're tying the language to a vivid real-life moment, not some sterile dictionary entry. Let me give you a concrete example. Think about the word delay. The old translation way is trying to link delay to the equivalent word in your native language. But the semantic map way? You link delay to a specific business situation. A project is running late, right? Or a supplier hasn't delivered. When your brain sees that exact situation happening in real life, it doesn't ask for dictionary translation. It just recognizes the scenario and immediately goes, okay, there's a delay. That is direct English thinking in action. And this leads to a massive mindset shift. We need to stop asking ourselves, how do I say this native sentence in English? Instead, the exact question you should ask yourself when you enter a room is, what would an English speaker say in this situation? It's a subtle switch, but wow, it makes a huge difference. It really turns language into a dynamic tool instead of a rigid math equation. Hey, real quick, if you're following the explanation, then click the like button. It's a huge help, and you're gonna wanna stick around because we're about to look at the really practical applications of this. Moving right along to Section 3, situation-based language blocks, fast access to meaning. So how does this play out in the real world? Well, fluent speakers don't build sentences word by word. They grab ready-made blocks of language based exactly on the situation. Take confusion, for example. Instead of digging around for the specific verb to clarify, fluent speakers feel that slightly awkward confusion in a meeting and instantly drop one of these blocks. Let me clarify that, or could you explain what you mean? The phrase is just built and ready to deploy. Or what about when you need to disagree politely? Your brain definitely shouldn't be frantically searching for diplomatic words one by one. You should just grab a complete professional block. Something like, I see your point, but, or I understand the concern, but, see, you are using language patterns that belong directly to that situation, totally bypassing translation. And think about a high-pressure situation, like urgency. Fast-paced, high stakes. You literally cannot afford the time to translate here. Notice that you aren't translating the abstract concept of urgency, you're just deploying patterns designed specifically for that environment. This requires immediate attention. It just becomes automatic. And why does this matter so much? Because fluency is all about fast access to meaning. When you translate, you suffer from that horrible mental lag, that hesitation that completely kills your rhythm. But when you use semantic mapping and store English by meaning, you eliminate the mental lag entirely. You get fast access, you sound confident, you sound natural, and you totally get your rhythm back. All right, let's get practical. Section 4, your direct fluency action plan, making English automatic. The explainer gives us a really solid, practical way to put this into action. The strategy is to build a semantic map around a specific professional situation, like giving an update. You take useful verbs, update, review, postpone, and map them directly to useful, complete phrases. Like, I wanted to give you a quick update. The key here is to practice these complete thoughts out loud. Use them in different contexts and repeat them until they're totally automatic. Not as isolated words, but as complete thoughts. So, here is your homework. The framework suggests focusing on these 5 super common work situations: giving an update, asking for clarification, disagreeing politely, requesting more time, and confirming a decision. Your task is to learn and practice 5 ready-to-go phrases for each of these scenarios. By doing this, we make English automatic for the moments we actually face at work every single day. Because once you master this, that agonizing 5-step translation route we looked at earlier, it's gone. Your new, streamlined process becomes this incredibly fast 4-step flow. You see the situation, you feel the intention, you choose the phrase, you speak. That's it. We skip translation entirely and reduce mental lag to absolute zero. Remember, we don't become fluent by translating perfectly. We get there by thinking in meaning. Once you embrace this mindset, English stops feeling like some academic subject and transforms into a real, powerful communication tool for your career. So what's going to be the very first professional situation you map out for yourself tomorrow morning? Give it a try. See you in the next class.